There's a bit of an incident further back in the field. Do we go green? We do indeed. The stewards will look at that. You can see how bunched up they are further back in the field. Michelotto, though, says, thank you very much. Look at the lead Mattia Michelotto's got over one of the Evo carts. Skoktopol there, I think, has gone in through into fourth spot, one behind Mattia Mulla. So it's Leonardo Caglione in the Evo cart up into second spot. Well, that was a very ragged start indeed. Further back in the field, but they've all made it through quite cleanly. Michelotto, Caglione, Mulla. Skoktopol in the Team Gamoto CRG. Behind the next energy card, I think that's Francesco Pizzi. Having a look up the inside of Skoktopol. It may have actually been Gabriele Mini getting involved in that battle as well. They're 2 and 3 wide coming through the Magny-Cours chicane for the first time across the line. It is the energy card of Mattia Michelotto, head of Caglione, Mulla. It is indeed Gabriele Mini, who's got up into fourth place ahead of Dan Skoktopol, Lucas Summerland, Leonardo Marceglia. Wow, he is back in position number 7. One ahead of Francesco Pizzi and Luca Griggs way down in position number 9. One ahead of Francesco Crescente, rounding out the top 10. Your front three, Mattia Michelotto in the energy cart, Leonardo Caglione in the Evo cart, Mattia Mulla in the Tony cart, he is third. Gabriele Mini, he's fourth. Great start by Mini in the 515 energy cart to make it energy carts 1 and 4, but he's just been passed by Dan Skoktopol. You saw the CRG flashing through in third spot. Caglione looks over his shoulder only to find Mulla. The start of their second lap. Caglione very close to the back of Michelotto. Will he make a move up the inside? Nicely done. Leonardo Caglione now leads in the Evo cart. Michelotto lets him through almost. He looks over his shoulder, say, where's my next threat coming from? It's Mattia Mulla in the Tony cart. Mulla up the inside, not quite close enough to make the move. Further back behind him, Gabriele Mini's gone through. Griggs also getting involved in that battle. Janice Civico, we've got Michelotto retaking the lead though from Caglione. Mulla still there in third spot. So these front three, if they keep dicing amongst themselves, the rest of the field are going to catch them up. Mulla goes back through on Caglione. He started this lap in the lead, but he's now going to come across the line to start the third lap in position number 3. Michelotto once again leads. Look at that. We take a look at the replay first of all. Michelotto up the inside of Caglione. He locks it up sideways under brakes. This was the move. Mulla going through on Caglione. And then he signals to Caglione, let's get on with it because the leader, Michelotto, is going to get away if we're not careful. Gabriele Mini in position number 4, ahead of the Dane Lucas Summerland, who's made a great start. It's been 5th, ahead of Marceglia, who's still languishing down in position number 6. Remember, Marceglia started out of grid number 4, the second row of the grid. He's now ahead of Skoktopol, Pizzi, Griggs, Janice Civico, Crescenti, the Greek driver, Timotheus Dimitriou, Alexandro Iancu, and Luigi Coluccio fighting his way up through the field. He's now in position number 14, ahead of the Estonian Paul Aaron. Michelotto starts lap number 4. Well, as we thought in the pre-finals, it was quite a sedate affair until the final dying laps. Then it all came alive. I'd suggest the same thing's going to happen. It will not end in this order that you see on the screen at this very moment. Michelotto, Mulla, Caglione, Gabriele Mini. Back in 5th spot now as Lucas Summerland. There he is, Summerland in the plain white helmet. Doesn't make him go any faster or any slower for that fact as well. Marceglia still trying to find a way past Gabriele Mini. Now starting to be caught by Luca Griggs, but Griggs has got his own problems, and that's in the form of Francesco Pizzi, Dan Skoktopol, and the driver from Catalonia, Janice Civico, head of the Greek, Timotheus Dimitriou. Across the line one more time, Michelotto, Mulla, Caglione, Lucas Summerlin goes through in position number 4. The Dane is starting to catch this trio who are leading this race as we come up to half race distance. Yeah, Lucas Summerlin, no surprise. He set the fastest lap of the race. He's comfortably in the 55s. 55.8 in fact. Gabriele Mini in a 5th spot. Head of Marcella. Marcella would not have been expecting this. He just looks behind him to see where the rest of the field are as these 4 start to march away with the race. There's Marcella just going through, trailing Mini. Then a gap back to Griggs. Scott de Pole. There's the move for 3rd spot. Summerland now up onto the podium. That demotes Caglioni down into 4th. They start lap number 6 here at Adria Karting Raceway as the sun starts to set. Mattia Michelotto, he's had a brilliant weekend so far. Let's look at the replay. Up on the podium goes Lucas Summerlin from Denmark. Caglioni, who's promised so much this weekend in the Evo Kart. He looks behind him as Summerlin gets past him to say, hey, how did that happen? I'm now off the podium. Let's see if he can try and fight back. Caglioni in the Evo Kart. The black and yellow machine, kart number 525. Behind 534, that is Lucas Summerland. Mattia Mulla trails Mattia Michelotto. Michelotto in the energy kart. The manufacturer from Bergamo in Italy. Of course, they took out another European Championship earlier this year. That was KZ2 in the hands of Joel Johansson. They're looking good to claim another title here this afternoon in the form of the WSK Final Cup, because Mattia Michelotto has got ever so slight a lead over Mattia Mulla. Now they're going to make it an energy kart 1 and 2. Lucas Summerland from Denmark now up into 2nd spot. Leonardo Caglioni reclaims 3rd. He's back on the podium. Mattia Mulla is now off. Michelotto, energy kart 1st. Summerland, energy kart 2nd. Caglioni, Evo kart in 3rd. Muller off the podium. Let's see if Muller can respond. He's the tallest of these 4 drivers at the front of the field. Leonardo Marcella, the driver from Puglia in southern Italy. He's in 5th, having disposed of Mini, Griggs and Scott de Pole. Let's see if Marcella can drag himself into this battle. He's still got time enough to do it. Marcella in 5th spot, and if these 4 start dicing amongst themselves, be assured Marcella will be right there amongst it. I can tell you that Francesco Crescente, kart number 523, is under investigation in this race as Caglioni goes up the inside of Summerland. Caglioni splits the energy karts, but not for long, because Summerland retakes him. Muller watches on. He's going to go side by side and take 3rd place off Caglioni. He tries for 2nd almost as well. Energy karts now back 1 and 2. Caglioni retakes position number 3. Now the race is starting to come alive with a lap and a half remaining as the sun starts to set here at Adria Karting Raceway. Muller up the inside of Caglioni. Caglioni tries to fight back. Look who's coming to play. Evo Karts 4 and 5, because Leonardo Marcella is now on the tail of his teammate. Energy kart 1 and 2. The Tony kart's in 3rd. Look at that. Muller signals to the Evo Karts behind him that the leaders are getting away. I don't think that Caglioni and Marcella much care. They both get past Muller in the 1 corner. Well, Muller's defence was best done with his steering wheel not waving in the air, because he's lost 2 positions. He tries the outside line. Gabriele Mini starting to get involved. Luca Griggs is getting at the back of the pack. There is Griggs, 502. Griggs could also drag himself up onto the podium. It's energy karts 1 and 2. The final lap, the final few corners of the race. Nobody's going to catch Mattia Michelotto. He's got a commanding lead in the 518 energy kart. He comes down through the Magny Core chicane for the final time. The checkered flag comes out. The WSK Final Cup for the 60cc mini class goes to Mattia Michelotto. He wins it from Lucas Summerlin, making it an energy kart 1 and 2. Mattia Muller, he did take the 3rd step of the podium on the very last corner. Caglioni was 4th.